FSU using the ball. It's big, scummy, and right now we're locked into we got bare reception, but sometimes.
You know you see? She at work. So she at work. This was her senior year. This was. You ain't want nobody say it. So you just like, you gonna go to work and I'm gonna come to the comedy show by myself. So you really out here doing the right thing. There's some bad bitches ahead of night though. That nigga over there like, man, I'm glad that bitch ain't ordered tonight. He's in this bitch, he knows them CDs. I want to make sure she at work. Y'all so messy. Because I wasn't even going to do it, but I kept hearing it in y'all heads. Come on. Let me leave her a message real quick. This motherfucker, I'm at the comedy show.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Noles will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will have the ball first. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Jeffrey. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended.
Turning it on! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. Trying to run it in. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Florida State Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the 2nd level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Otis. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Can't get him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking downfield on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Witherspoon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw. It's Otis. Oh, they're after him. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Otis. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back.
Return is tackled out at the 41.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught close to the marker. It's Jeffrey. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play is the official. Oh, he's got some space. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Otis. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll test the right side. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires left. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Noles will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Oh, spin move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Powers through the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That's 20. He's got space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, that might be a little too close for comfort for me. If I'm a play caller, I want to create some space. I want to take a shot, maybe throw the football down the field. But woof, I want my quarterback to know, like, listen, hey, we're really close. We're a bad spot away from 2 points for the other team.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets it to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNC!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Otis. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Part of a defender like a strip sack, even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Noles will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Once you get in triple digits, that's a good day for a running back. That's it right there. 100 on the dot. He's had a really nice day. It showed you patience, showed you physicality, showed you a little bit of everything on his way to 100 yards.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
First down here for the offense. The lone back's got it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Wants to throw. It's Otis. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pulls it, fired complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it to him on the screen. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that routing.
Touchdown, North Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's John. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Otis. Back open in the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense, because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one, no problem. The QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks.
They put on the heat and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
And after that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw for it. They get to him as he throws. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Dropping back, it's Otis. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tar Heels will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense has the ball first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try to defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. Touchdown, UNC! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And some room to work. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Otis. Slings it downfield. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
3rd and long. He has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So North Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Turning it on! Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And the Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dances away. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Punts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the foot.
Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air, it's Otis. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Handoff from the gun. Inside the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Otis. Unloads it left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Makes it past the marker. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks it. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Otis. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Out of the end zone.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's John. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Scanning the field, it's Otis. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the right. Across the 45. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! That trip to the end zone is 20.
After big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground.
Run. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a man. It's Otis. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Safe completion on the screen. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Otis. It's complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Jukes his way for more.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's John. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Tar Heels just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Motion from the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Otis. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Just keeps moving. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Tar Heels looking to convert on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Handoff to the single back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking downfield, it's Isaac. Here's the pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber in the Giants, Frank Gore in the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the 3rd or 4th read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that that want to be involved in the passing game.
And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Might as well give it to him again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Sweet. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
And the Tar Heels are on the move. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle. It's Jeffrey. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Breaks the tackle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Floating away. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
North Carolina. Florida State, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking to pass. It's Isaac. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. So now it's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the 1st. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Snap to the back. Fighting off the defender. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Isaac. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. On the move. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Steps away. And the ball's out, and they're after it. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Reads it, fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Runs through the tackle. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 40.
4-2 Spider.
Looking for a man. It's Isaac. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And wings it incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from turning it on. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Fights off the defender. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The RPO fired complete to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right back to the well. Shoots his way for more. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Got his man. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It's first down from the 11. The give from the gun. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Gets it past the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield, it's Skinner. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Swings it out to the flat. Powers through. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Isaac. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Plows through the defense. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Carolina has it back in the Tar Heels. So pleased to send the offense back out. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got a chance. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the 1st down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Back to pass, it's Isaac. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Noles line up to punt it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Isaac. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They tack that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on 1st down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented.